A very good morning, students. I, Asad, welcome you to study from home. Today I am going to explain chapter number 7, Human Environment, Settlement, Transport and Communication. As well as I will take chapter combined, the chapter number 8, Human Environment, Interaction, the tropic and the subtropical region. So, the 7 and 8 chapter mostly are similar to each other. So I would like to combine this 2 chapter and I will explain. Now that was a part 2. Okay, I explained you about this chapter in my previous class. Settlement. Now what is settlement? Right? Where a people where a person or a group of people settle or stay for a long period of a time or a short period of a time, or mostly people settle permanently. It's site. Now what is site? The place where building or a settlement develops is called its site. The natural condition for a selection of an ideal site are. What are ideal site? Which type of site we supposed to choose? Which type of site we prefer to live? Like favorable climate, right? Neither too hot nor too cool, not too rainy. Availability of water, like water is very essential, as I previously tell you that all civilization settled near a river valley. Right? You have a Mohenjo-daro, Indus Valley civilization, right? Harappan civilization. Suitable land, fertile land. Suitable land means flat land where we can, develop or we can, construct building, expand transportation system, and fertile soil where we can, grow crops. Now, permanent settlement. There are 2 types of settlement: temporary and permanent. The temporary settlement I explained you. Now, permanent settlement. In this settlement, people build home to live in. For example, the rural settlement and the urban settlement. Okay, permanent settlement where people stay for a long period of a time, or for their or sometime till their last breath. Right? They choose to stay. Now, in a permanent settlement, we have several types like rural and urban settlement. Now, what is rural settlement? What is rural? Rural means a countryside, village. Right? It is known as a rural. And India is a country of rural area. In 2006, there were more than 8,000 rural area in our country, or more than that. In a rural area, people build houses on suit their environment. They call rural settlement in a region of heavy rainfall. So, let me explain you very shortly that people in a rural area build or construct their house according to the environmental condition, climatic condition, right? For example, in desert, desert area where climate is hot and dry, so people would construct house like thick wall with mud, as well as rooftop. They have thick mud and a thick wall made up of a mud and clay. Why they use mud and clay? Just because to prevent this hot air come inside the house, as well as wall won't catch heat quickly. That's why they build thick, right, wall. In the region of heavy rainfall, houses were slanting roof place where water accumulates in rainy season. The houses are constructed on the raised platform or a still thick mud wall. Houses with thatched roof, very common in area of hot climatic condition. Like in a rainy area, settlement like this kind of houses in rain area. Okay. Whereas hot and dry climatic condition, thatched roof. Okay. For example, they have roof as well as they have. So this is a thatched roof. This type of houses, right? These settlements are made up of a local material like a stone, mud, clay, straw, right? The village are rural settlement where people are engaged in activity like agricultural, fishing, forestry, craft work, and trading, etc. Like they mostly rural people engage in agricultural activity. Okay. And villages, those who are nearby sea or ocean or village where river pass, in that area people generally do agricultural activity as well as fishing, okay, crafts work and trading. Rural settlement can be compact or scattered. Now what is compact and what is scattered? Compact when is closely built area dwelling where flat land is available. Okay. Compact settlement means level and flat land. Okay. It's not like slanting up and down land. Where scattered means dwelling are space over an extensive area. The type of settlement is mostly found in hilly tract, thick forest, and region extreme climate. Like in a compact means land is very flat and level, whereas scattered means hilly area where one cannot find flat land. Okay, urban settlement. The towns are small and the cities are large urban settlement. In urban area, the people are engaged in manufacturing, trading and service. So let me tell you one thing is that the settlement in an urban area is quite congested. Houses are very close to each other. Okay, roads are sometimes narrow. Density of people are more, and pollution, issues of traffic jam, as I discussed in previous classes, that the area of urban area are generally large, so one have to use personal vehicle for a transportation to move from one place to another place, and that leads to air pollution, noise pollution, as well as it creates a problem like traffic jam, right? As well as a person have to pay for petrol, so it is a economically quite expensive, right? So these are the difference between, as I told you, the settlement, like rural settlement and urban settlement, it is quite, this both topic are comparatively study of, this place, like, how rural settlement. So we can find peace, okay, we find, silent, as there are no this vehicle. You won't find any smoke coming out from the silencer. So you would find clean air. Where in urban area you won't find clean air, you won't find silent, right? So the culture of the rural and urban is quite contradicted with each other. Like rural settlement is called simple society, where people are engaged in fishing, agriculture, craft making and all, and people are share similar characteristics, like they are belong to a similar community, or they share a common characteristic, they share common culture, they share common language. That's why this society, rural society, is known as simple society, whereas urban society is known or called complex society, just because they belong to different cultural background, right? The people who dwell in the city or who stay in a city belong to different cultural, religion, region and geographical background. So you will find lots of diversity in an urban area, right? So student, this is all for settlement. Now what is settlement? That a person stay at a place where a person stay is called site, and it is called settlement. And there are two types of settlement, that is rural and urban. And in a rural settlement we also have two subtypes, that is compact and scattered settlement. In urban, as I told you, people lead very complex life. They are doing indulge in this corporate world. They are commercial activity like business and all. So student, this is all for today. I'll explain you more about means of transportation as well as what is transportation in my next class. Till then, thank you very much.